Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this broadcast from around the world. This is the inaugural Songwriter Great Southern Song Comp Awards Show 2023. My name is Stephen Kiley. I'm the Director of Busy Izzy Proprietary Limited, and it's my pleasure to be your MC for this awards show. Okay, now during this broadcast, we are not only going to be revealing the winners of the song comp, but we're also going to be entertained by live broadcasts and pre-recorded songs by some of the entrants and non-entrants in this awards show. So it's something to look forward to, and we're looking forward to presenting it to you. Okay, now the first song that is coming up is by Jake Murdoch, and it's all about bees, and it's called The B-Side. Let's enjoy. What a great way to start off the competition. That's B-Side by Jake Murdoch. And it's not the last we're going to hear of B songs today. Now, by way of introduction, my name is Stephen Kiley, along with Roxanne Kiley. I'm the Director of Busy Izzy Proprietary Limited. And it's my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies today. So I'd also like to say thanks again to our judges, and just to let you know that this is the inaugural competition of the Songwriter Great Southern Song Comp here coming out of Australia, and the song competition is going to be awarding prizes to the value of over $10,000 to the entrants that have come in. And today we are going to be announcing the top three songwriting entrants that have won, first, second, and third. First prize is $6,000. Second prize is $1,500, and third prize is $500. All going to help the songwriters pursue their careers and make even better music and better songs into the future. Okay, so interim prizes have already been awarded and I'm sure we'll talk about those as the award show goes on. But with combining the prizes that are going on today with the interim prizes, the prize tally does come up to over $10,000, which is great. And we thank our sponsors. And matter of fact, I think right now is the best time to introduce our main character for the award show here, the event organizer and the event creator, And it's my pleasure to introduce you to Kathy Howard.
Hi everyone, welcome to Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp. We are here for the grand final. It's very exciting and we've got some fabulous performers singing for you, some of them performing for the very, very first time in this sort of realm. So it's been a very interesting exercise watching them do the equivalent of a sound check for an online gig, and all the issues that we all know that everyone faces when they're doing a live performance. So it's pretty awesome. Now our judges deserve our respect and gratitude, and especially my respect and gratitude, because they've been absolutely wonderful. They've been so supportive from day one of the concept of what has now become Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp. And it's just wonderful to have them all on board. And I have to give a special mention to Steve Kilby and a special mention to Mark Gable. For those of you who have no idea who these people are, because you might be, not in the industry or not in the biz, Steve Kilby is one of the world's most famous composers, songwriters, for his work with the church. And Mark Gable, similar, with the Choir Boys, his band. He is also a world famous songwriter, and they have both been so supportive. I bounced everything off of them before I bounced it off the wider realm of the judges, and they've just been absolutely fantastic. So thank you both. Thank you, Steve Kilby. Thank you, Mark Gable. Okay, so we have to realise that songwriting is really important. I'm looking over here because I'm looking on a screen, everyone, because I've got to stick to my times. Otherwise, I'm going to get seriously in trouble. So basically, we're going to now just, appreciate the fact that everyone has entered, everyone has supported the event, and that is really, really fantastic. So back to you, Stephen. Thank you.
Terrific, Kathy. Thank you. So we are now, as Kathy's alluded to, it's a difficult job being a songwriter, and it's an even more difficult job being a judge of songwriters and their songs, because how do you compare two pieces of music? It's very tough. But the judges put their judging caps on and do the best they can, and because we have so many quality judges, I think some of the best songs have come through. So we are coming out of Pink Toothbrush by Katie Reid. Thank you. And also, here's another great song from the competition by Ashlyn Wauchope. Her song is called Missing You.
It's a bittersweet hello, only one number away. It's hard to watch you go as I sit here and play. Since you've been gone, I've been alone. Hands in my lap, I'm trying to fill the gap. Something's missing, I'm missing you. Since you've been gone, I'm missing you. I'm on my knees and I'm begging you, please. Can't you see I'm not over it yet? I'm trying my best, but my heart can't rest. No, my heart can't rest. Since you've been gone, I've been alone. Hands in my lap, I'm trying to fill the gap. Something's missing, I'm missing you. Since you've been gone, I'm missing you. I'm searching high and low for where I want to go. I'm finally free. Since you've been gone, I've been alone. Hands in my lap, I'm trying to fill the gap. Something's missing, I'm missing you. Since you've been gone, you've been gone, I'm missing you.
Isn't that great? That was Missing You by Ashlyn Wauchope. Excellent song there. Okay, now it's my pleasure to introduce to you the man behind the great Australian hit song Run to Paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mark Gable from the Choir Boys.
Just for fun, but you run to paradise. Hi there, this is Mark Gable from Choir Boys, and that is one of the many songs that Choir Boys have released, called Run to Paradise, of course. Songwriting competitions are a great way to exercise and focus your talent. I wish I had have entered some, but they weren't happening back in my day. Oh, by the way, that is the guitar that I wrote Run to Paradise on back in Albert Studios in the early 80s. Look, without songwriting competitions, we wouldn't be able to focus and direct your things. I think it's a great idea, you know, because without hit songs, where would the world be? We wouldn't have the Rolling Stones, the Monkees, the Beatles. Did I say the Monkees? It doesn't matter. It's been a great exercise and a great part of culture. And I've been a part of that, and I've really enjoyed it. Sometimes it takes time. And for instance, here's how Run to Paradise came together. It took 4 years to write. I spent, when I first wrote the song, 20 minutes, got the verse and everything, and then left it for 4 years, came back, another 40 minutes of writing. So that's how long the song took, and that was the exercise. Look, many thanks to, I'm reading this, many thanks to Kathy Howard for putting together Songwriter, the great Southern Song Competition, or comp as it's called, and creating this opportunity for all you people and everyone. And now let me introduce you to now one of the entrants, Elijah Shorter, with an acoustic live performance of his song, Separate Ways. Go, mate. Oh, Christ.
One, two, three. I hate the way you say my name. I hate the smile that's on your face, but you can do whatever you want to. I can barely hold the strain. A piece of me you chose to break and shatter. Glass will never hold the shade. Won't hold back. Look the edge of the scratch. When I'm done, there is nothing left to say. I separate ways. Nice to hold the thought of you. The past is never something new, and that's a reason we can't move along. You get your paid to stay the same. The way these words will never change. I can't find a reason you should stay. Won't hold back. The edge of the scratch. When I'm done, there is nothing left to say. Won't hold back. You'll urge me all that. When you're done, there is nothing left to say. I separate ways. On your face. working itch but a scratch. When I'm done, there's nothing left to say. Don't hold back, feel the urge to be alright. When you're done, there is nothing left to say. Out of breath. Ways. Thank you so much for having us, guys. It's such a pleasure to be here.
And that was Elijah Shorter presenting his song Separate Ways. And it was really nice to hear the unplugged version there. I've actually heard the recording of that song, which is powerful modern rock. But as you can see, his guitarist there was showing us just how you can interpret a rock song without all of the production and give it to you on an acoustic guitar and it still has the same power. Very good. Thank you very much, Elijah Shorter, for Separate Ways. And thank you, Mark Gable, for introducing it, coming in from the Choir Boys. We really appreciate that. All right, so let's hear some more music now. And this is Michael Walker's song, Don't Stop Loving Me.
Hi, this is Michael Walker, and here's an acoustic version of Don't Stop Loving Me. I hope you like it. When I'm feeling down, my baby comes around. She turns the lights way down low and asks me where I'd like to go. She never takes me to places I've been before. She never picks me up just to watch me fall. Oh no. So come on baby, let's put it together. It's now or never. Come on baby, let's give it a shot and make it last forever. And don't stop. You don't stop. Don't stop. You don't stop. When I'm feeling lonely and can't get a message through. Oh, baby, she called me up. She asked me if I feel too. She says, ooh, oh baby, I think I know what you need. Yeah, honey, it feels so good, it can't be a dream. So come on, baby, let's put it together. It's now or never. Yeah, come on, baby, let's give it a shot and take it from the top. Yeah, and don't stop loving me. Don't stop loving me. Don't stop loving me. Don't stop loving me.
Thank you very much there, Michael, for not only that excellent song, Loving Me, Don't Stop, but also reminding us that in this day and age, with the technology available to songwriters, we're now able to produce these songs in our own home studios or even our bedrooms, which it looked as though Michael might have been performing in there. It's fantastic, isn't it? I'm sure a lot of you are doing exactly the same thing, not having to be heading off to the $1 million studios, but actually coming up with all of this great music inside your own home. Okay, so at this point, let me just bring Kathy Howard back into the picture here. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Stephen, how you going? You're doing a good job there. It's fantastic. Thank you very, very much.
We're all enjoying it. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. That's excellent. That's what it's all about. Now, what we're going to do, I'll leave you on the screen, Stephen. You can stay there. Oh, no, you've gone. It's okay. Come back. It's moving everywhere. We have some great talent, don't we? I know I've just said it before a few minutes ago, but seriously, it's blowing my mind. It's fantastic that this competition in its inaugural year has found such great people. And there's so many more of you as well. Don't get me wrong. It's not just the ones we're seeing today performing. There is so many of you that have entered, and your songs are just amazingly talented. So thank you. So we're just here, you know, to do the grand final, as you know. And we've got the first prize, as Stephen said earlier. We've got the second prize and the third prize, and there's over $10,000, you know, of prizes all up. And we've had 4 interim prizes throughout the year as well, which have already been won by various songwriters, which has been fantastic. And I just want to take the opportunity right now to thank the Gladesville Guitar Factory and Michael Chalker and his team there, who have been absolutely wonderful. They've been supportive from second one of the competition coming into being, and they really just have gone out of their way to do everything that they could to help me network out there into the big wide world of songwriting. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you very, very much. Now we've got another song coming up from a young lady called Nicola Kennedy, and she's going to perform live, and it is her song that she has written called Reflection. Thank you very much, Nicola.
Hi everyone. My artist name is Nicci Roo, and I'm going to be singing Reflection for you guys today. I feel like a rag doll who's just been tossed against the wall, crashed down onto the timber boards. Now I lie here on the floor. There's a fire inside me that goes out when I'm this weak, and I can't move, I can barely breathe. How can I go on? Sometimes I don't even realize that I lay down and shut my eyes. Look over to my surprise, how time has just flown by. This reflection I see is a stranger to me, curled up in fetal position, not moving is my mission. Trapped inside my darkened cave, the door's not locked, I can't leave. There's a poet inside me who knows no words when I'm so weak, and I can't move, I can barely breathe, but I must go on. Sometimes I don't even realize that I lay down and shut my eyes. Look over to my surprise, how time has just flown by. This reflection I see is a stranger to me. What on earth is wrong with me? I'm so tired that I cannot sleep. Then I'm paralyzed in my dreams. No escape from this crippling feeling. I hope one day you realize I've got back control of my life. We'll hold that take it for granted. The reflection I'll see will be the best version of me. Oh, oh. The reflection I'll see will be the best version of me. Thanks so much for listening, everyone.
And thank you, Nicola. That was fantastic. Lovely song there, Reflection from Nicola Kennedy. And also during that particular song, we got to be reminded of just what can happen with the internet, especially if you're out of the city. Okay, thanks. That was great. Nicola Kennedy. It's great to remind ourselves just who are these songwriters, so you can look them up, go look at their YouTube channels. And right now we're going to be listening to another great song here from Ben Walker. Now this song is a co-write, and you'll probably recognise at least one of the names that are the co-writers on this song, Beth Lucas, Stephen Dobson and Alan Caswell. And this Ben song is co-written with those other three people. And here it comes.
I don't care if you forget my birthday. I don't care if you forget my name. When I think of all the years we've spent together, we don't need to take the credit or the blame. I don't care if I have to tell you twice. There's no other place I need to be. We could spend our time sorting through the memories. Just leave the remembering to me. I know that there'll be times when we get angry. I guess that's just the way it has to be. Don't forget that I will always love you. And I know I won't forget that you love me. I don't care where you left the car keys. I just need to know that you are safe. I can see you're scared of losing this reflection, but you still smile when I see your face. I know that there'll be times when we get angry. I guess that's just the way it has to be. Don't forget that I will always love you. And I know I won't forget that you love me. I know that there'll be times when we get angry. I guess that's just the way it has to be. Don't forget that I will always love you. And I know I won't forget that you love me. And I know I won't forget you love me. Thank you.
Well done there, Ben. That was fantastic. I Won't Forget, there by Ben Walker, also co-written by Alan Caswell, Beth Lucas and Stephen Dobson. Thank you all to those songwriters. Right now, we're going to introduce you to a song by one of our interim winners. This is Tamsin Lancaster's song. Now, Tamsin is the first interim winner and of the Songwriter Great Southern Song Comp. And she was presented by Lisa J. Aston, singer-songwriter, in honour of the memory of the Australian singer-songwriter Brenton Roberts, also known as Washantara, and it was awarded to Tamsin for her composition, All My Fault. Let's have a listen.
Who's gonna save you when I'm not here? Is that never the matter with me? Who's gonna help you when you're hurt, dear? Why do I deal with your chauvinistic traits? So wait, I never told you to turn and walk away, but stay. I don't wanna deal with all the hate in my brain. Grab a bottle, pull the cap and drink it straight. I'm not okay, cause it's all my fault. Bad habits grown through my absence. I'm sorry for the pain I put you through. It's sad to say, but it happened, yeah, it's all my fault. Bad habits got me feeling heartless. I'm sorry if only I knew. Is it okay to imagine that it's all my fault? How can I catch you when you fall, dear? If the memories have turned so stale, it's hard to look me in the eyes here when the crowd is tripping on our fate. Oh hey, I always wanted to call you, but it's late. I've said, hold my hand and we'll make another day. I'm afraid that the past will take a turn, push me away. I'm feeling great, cause it's all my fault. Bad habits grown through my absence. I'm sorry for the pain I put you through. It's sad to say, but it happened, yeah, it's all my fault. Bad habits got me feeling heartless. I'm sorry if only I knew. Is it okay to imagine that it's all my fault? If I hadn't left, would he have changed? Has the little boy inside him stayed? Does he sit and cry for a better life? Does he feel the same? Bad habits grown through my absence. I'm sorry for the pain I put you through. It's sad to say, but it happened, yeah, it's all my fault. Bad habits got me feeling heartless. I'm sorry if only I knew. Is it okay to imagine that it's all my fault? It's all my fault.
Wow, It's All My Fault by Tamsin Lancaster, reminding us once again of the effort and the complexity that goes into creating something that's such a simple melody that gets stuck in your head, which is, of course, as songwriters, something that we all hope to achieve. So thank you very much, Tamsin Lancaster. That was her song, All My Fault. I think at this time now I'm going to be asking Kathy to rejoin us. Hello,
Hey, Stephen.
dear
Thank you. Hi, how you going?
Hey, fine. That was a
Good,
lovely
good.
song, isn't it?
It's great. It's fantastic. I'm just so overwhelmed by what we're hearing. It's just really fabulous. Everybody's coming from a different end. The Ben Walker song almost brought tears to my eyes for those of us that have perhaps experienced people with, in the family unit or friend unit with Alzheimer's or dementia. It's a huge challenge, and that song just says it all. It's just absolutely brilliant, and Tamsin's song is just absolutely beautiful too, for all different reasons, because she wrote it from a slightly different angle. But talking of different angles, I'm actually introducing a young lady who is absolutely delightful to work with. She really is a brilliant musician, and she has created a song. When I first saw the entry, I just saw the title and I burst out laughing because it's called Pink Toothbrush. And I thought to myself, I wonder what this is all about, So I listened to the music, because on my entries through Song Central, who handle the platform for the entries, thank you very much, Sue, I only asked for the title and the song, and of course, the name of the person behind it. So I know nothing about what's coming in for the entries when I do my first listen. So here I am thinking, Pink Toothbrush? What's it all about? But it turns out that Pink Toothbrush is a very cool track. What it is Katie entered the song, and we have these interim awards throughout the year. And Katie was lucky enough to win the interim award winner number 4, which was the Roxanne Kiley and Stephen Kiley. Stephen's a gentleman who's hosting. Roxanne, you're about to meet in a minute, for their encouragement award. Now, that was placed in the honour of the wonderful Lindsay Tebbett. Lindsay Tebbett passed away recently, and he's the drummer of the Choir Boys, and he's absolutely brilliant young man, full of energy, full of love of music, and of course songwriting. So this was in his honour, and it was awarded to Katie Reid for her composition Pink Toothbrush. And we're going to go straight to Katie now. Thank you.
You bought a pink toothbrush for me to leave at your place. I buy you flowers and in a drawer you leave a space for me. I catch a train to you, so I have the excuse to not go home tonight and fall asleep next to you. Ooh, ooh, Can I have you forever and a day? Can I have you in each and every way? Do you mind if we intertwine ourselves tonight? Can I have you if it's wrong or if it's right? Can I have you in your dark or in your light? Do you mind if we intertwine ourselves tonight? You take me to the sea on a quiet Sunday. The roof's down, my heart's on fire, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Bite my tongue 'cause I don't wanna admit the truth. 3 words escape my chest, and I hope it doesn't scare you. Can I have you forever and a day? Can I have you in each and every way? Do you mind if we intertwine ourselves tonight? Can I have you if it's wrong or if it's right? Can I have you in your dark or in your light? Do you mind if we intertwine ourselves tonight? Can I have you? Can I have you? Can I have you? Oh, oh, oh. Can I have you? Can I have you?
Yay! Thank you very much, Katie. That's just divine. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Pink Toothbrush by Katie Reid. Fantastic. So moving right along, we're now going to meet a young lady who has made her mark in the Australian music industry and overseas as well. She's a well-known author. She's a well-known teacher of singers. And of course, for those of you who have heard the name Delta Goodrem, you will know that she is a female singer and a superstar from Australia. And this young lady I'm about to introduce you to was responsible and still works with her, was responsible for actually teaching her vocal prowess, and Delta can build it out like the rest of them, absolutely on an international stage, no problemos. So without any further ado, I'd like you to meet Roxanne Kiley. She is the director of Busy Izzy Proprietary Limited, and of course she's the better half of Stephen Kiley, the MC host that you have met before, who is also the director of Izzy Busy Proprietary Limited. Roxanne, welcome. We might just have to wait for the computer to come back on. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do it again because this intro is really worth it, because this young lady has worked her heart out for songwriters around the globe, especially in Australia. She does many projects that are focusing on songwriting. And one of the projects that she's working on is a project called Busy Izzy Proprietary Limited. And without further ado, I would like to introduce you to the wonderful Roxanne Kiley, who is the director of Busy Izzy Proprietary Limited. She is the better half of Stephen Kiley, who's our host MC. Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome for Roxanne.
Hi, Kathy. Thank you. I'm unmuted now. And firstly, congratulations on running such a fabulous song comp and giving these songwriters the opportunity to present their songs to the world. And as we all know, it's a long, arduous process writing songs, and then giving them out to the world is another thing. So, but congratulations, it's fabulous. The Great Southern Song Comp is a credit to you, and and Stephen and I are really thrilled to be sharing in this and being part of it too with you. So thank you. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to introduce one of our little songs. And it's so we've created a children's multimedia series, and it features a young girl called Busy Izzy and a group of friends and her rescue puppy called Newly Truly, and they all live in Greengrass Grove. And the series focuses heavily on healthy living, friendship, kindness. And this is all presented through picture books, rhyming picture books, 4 albums of songs, interactive videos, and a healthy living roadshow. So this song is a special little song, and it's our first time that we're actually launching it. And so it's written by Stephen Kiley and myself. Stephen plays every single instrument in the song. So if you're listening out to that, he's played everything. And so we produce it together and we write them together. And this song is called Honeybees. So I just want to say that the reason is that Busy Izzy has a little beehive at the back of her little store called Nix and Nax at Greengrass Grove, where she has homemade honey. And why is the honeybee important? The honeybee is important to the environment, to humans, to agriculture, to the ecosystem. And really, we can't exist with the humans can't exist without these little bees, honeybees, and all the other bees. So as we all know, they are facing threat to disease, pollution, pesticides. This is our little nod to that beautiful little creature called the honeybee. And thank you, Kathy, for allowing us to present this. We're very grateful.
Who's in the garden, working while we play? Who's making honey for us every day? Who's the little worker being great in every way? If you know, step right up and say, yeah! Honeybee, 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 I love my happy honeybee. Honeybee, 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 you keep things in harmony. Honeybee, 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 so eurekariffically. Honeybee, 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 I love my honeybee. Little bees, little bees, little bees, with big responsibilities. Little bees, little bees, little bees need awesome capabilities. Never tease, never tease, never tease those amazing little leaves. Little bees, little bees, little bees love those little bees. Who's in the garden working while we play? Who's making honey for us every day? Who's the little worker being great in every way? If you know, step right up and say, yeah! Honeybees, honeybees, honeybees. If you hear my melodies, happy bees, happy bees, happy bees, tell me confidentially. Clever bees, clever bees, clever bees, are you to be or not to be? Honeybees, 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 tell me honeybees. Happy bees, happy bees, happy bees. Green grass grove has happy bees. Honeybees, 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 healthy, friendly honeybees. Clever bees, clever bees, clever bees. Busy, easy, clever bees. Honeybees, 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 love those honeybees. Honeybees, 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 love those honeys, need those honeys, love those honeybees.
We love those honeybees, and we love making that song and the video. It's a lot of fun. But it's also underlying it is the importance of what bees are to our biosphere and to our planet. So we really wanted to write something that was catchy and lovely for the kids to get into, but also it keeps that message there in mind that it's important that we protect our bees. And you can see that video and more if you want to check out busyeasy.com, busyizzy.com, or check out Busy Izzy and Friends on YouTube. We've got heaps of videos there for kids. So we'd love to see you drop by and get to know Busy Izzy and her friends. And thanks again to Kathy Howard for allowing us to present that. That's the inaugural presentation of the Honeybees video. So thanks, Kathy. All right, let's move on now and listen to another great song. And I think that many of you are going to recognize the songwriters of this song. I'm talking about, of course, Kevin Bennett and his co-writer in this particular instance, Angus Gill, both of whom are award-winning songwriters, especially in the country music section of Australian music. So they've written and ended this song, which is lovely. It's already been awarded. It was the second one. It was presented by Ronnie Wilbur, ex-music industry executive, in memory of the legendary songwriter Chris Bailey. Many of you will remember Chris Bailey from the Saints, who many will argue were actually the very first punk rock band worldwide. It's just they didn't get to England in time to be able to drop there in the slot before they were beaten to the punch. But those of us who know that out of Brisbane came this fantastic band called the Saints, and Chris Bailey was their lead singer and main songwriter. Now so it's in memory of Chris Bailey, and it was awarded to Kevin Bennett and to Angus Gill for this song, and the song is called "Listen to the Country."
Kookaburra call in the middle of the day, surefire sign that rain's on the way. When the floodplains go under in New South Wales, time to listen to the country again. If the country is hurting, it'll let you know. When the forests burn and the oceans grow, if the noise of politicians is drowning out the youth, listen to the country, it's telling you the truth. Symphony of of summer, cicadas bring along band of double drummers beating out their song. The fires take embargo, the coast is up in flames. Better listen to the country again. If the country is hurting, it'll let you know when the forests burn and the oceans grow. If the noise of politicians is drowning out the youth, listen to the country, it's telling you the truth. All across Australia, the hungry sound, drought-born skeletons sleeping on the ground. The planet's getting hot, it's not how or why, it's when. Better listen to the country again. If the country's hurting, it'll let you know when the forests burn and the oceans grow. If the noise of politicians is drowning out the youth, listen to the country, it's telling you the truth. The magnificent silence of Uluru. The magnificent silence of Uluru. If the country's hurting, it'll let you know when the forests burn and the oceans grow. If the noise of politicians is drowning out the youth, listen to the country, listen to the country, it's telling you the truth, it's telling you the truth.
Yes, indeed, and there's little wonder these both of these songwriters are so such awarded songwriters in Australia, just judging by that song alone. Thank you very much to Kevin Bennett and Angus Gill for that song, "Listen to the Country." With a great sentiment, and as well as a wonderful song. All right, right now I'm going to introduce you to a song by Joe Burnham. The song is called "Fool Yourself." And songwriter of the Great Southern Song Comp is an interim award winner. This is number 3, presented by Nero Swan of the Machinations. Nero Swan is currently remixing all of the Machinations songs from their legendary song catalogue. So that's something to look forward to. And it's also courtesy of Gladesville Guitar Factory. And we've mentioned Gladesville Guitar Factory before. Kathy has. Michael and the crew there. They are such great supporters of Australian songwriting competitions. I've been involved in a couple now, and I'm always never surprised and always happy to see that Michael and the crew step up all the time to help out burgeoning Australian competitions and helping out Australian guitarists especially. They're in Gladesville in Sydney, the Gladesville Guitar Factory. And I actually, you can't see it, it's not in shot, but I've got a beautiful Takamine that I actually purchased from Gladesville Guitar Factory. So I can actually, firsthand letting you know how they give great service, excellent. Not that other stores don't give great service and excellent guitars as well, but we really do appreciate what Michael and the crew at Gladesville Guitar Factory do for songwriters and guitarists. And that was awarded in memory of Jimi Hendrix, interestingly enough, and the Machinations Tony Starr awarded to Joe Burnham for his composition Fool Yourself. So let's listen to it right now, Fool Yourself by Joe Burnham.
Lying, it seems,
choices just for once. Hold in the seed that you confront. No hidden promises. That's alright by me. Burn the habits on replay with an active heart like yesterday. For the fall with a benefit along. Oh, hidden roads, you can find it, I suppose. Hidden though it seems, will you manage to redeem through a filtered lens? Your story did depend. Now it's day for night, and you're searching in half-light. Well, hit your choices just for once. Hold in the seed that you confront. No hidden promises. That's alright by me. Burn the habits on replay with an active heart like yesterday. Before the fall, with a benefit along. Become another means to fool yourself. Shed the blame on someone else. The thing with a lie, you can bandage it so tight, it always starts to bleed till you plant another seed. Well, hit your choices just for once. Hold in the seed that you confront. No hidden promises. That's alright by me. Burn the habit on replay with an active heart like yesterday. Catch yourself before the fall with the benefit of all.
Fantastic. There from Joe Burnham, Fool Yourself. It's been a great amount of songs being played and performed here today, hasn't it, on our inaugural Songwriter Great Southern Song Comp. And it's been great to be able to talk about the interim prizes that have been handed out to the winning songs. But it is time now to move into the big award section. And so I think I should hand it back to Kathy so she can take you into the pointy end of the competition, Kathy. Here we are.
So what I'd like to do now is I would like to announce that Katie Reid, Pink Toothbrush, has achieved the status of the third place getter in the Songwriter Great Southern Song Comp 2023 competition, the grand final. Well done for the Pink Toothbrush, Katie Reid. Yay. Okay, and now we're moving along to the second prize. And sometimes in life, things just happen. Sometimes in life, things don't just happen. You know, it's just kind of how it is. So we just kind of have to ride it, a bit like being on a surfboard. For those of you that are into surfing, you'll know what I'm talking about. For you, those of you that are not, you just have to imagine it, because you've all seen the beach and the surf rolling in and crashing and going boom, boom. So some of us make it to shore when we're on the surfboard out there in the deep, and some of us just don't. But we all get in eventually back in. So it's okay, all right? So everything is fine. But what we have is we actually have time. And this is the problem that I'm laboring with, because it's my decision as the event organizer to decide, in the case of tie, who wins and who doesn't win out of that. And this is where it becomes extremely, extremely difficult for me to announce the second winner of Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp Grand Final 2023. So I'm going to make this announcement. Part of my heart will break because I have to let one artist go from this position, but they both have achieved this position, and it's very difficult. So I have laboured over this long and hard, and you can probably feel my pain through the screen wherever you are in the world, whether it's your mobile phone, whether it's your iPad, whether it's your computer. So it has been very difficult, but here's what I'm going to do, because I'm not one to accept defeat ever, okay? Never accept the word no in life. It's a very good motto. It's got me through many, many years of the music industry and the radio business as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to award 2 positions for second place in Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp 2023. So these people, I have to announce one of them first because there's no way I can talk 2 names in one mouthful. It's impossible. I could try, but it wouldn't really work, would it? So what I'm going to do, there's no order. It's just going to literally be, it's actually going to be in alphabetical order. So the first, and the co-writer is going to kill me because he's more alphabetical than the other writer. But anyway, you'll all get it in a minute. So I'm going to go with Kevin Bennett and Angus Gill for Listen to the Country. But also tied in second place of Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp 2023 is Joe Burnham for Fool Yourself. So gentlemen, congratulations. Kevin Bennett, Angus Gill for Listen to the Country, and Joe Burnham for Fool Yourself. Congratulations, guys. Woohoo! Now, I actually need to make a phone call, and this will tell if the technology is going to work. You're going to see my head move. I'm grabbing my phone, putting my headsets on. This person doesn't know that they've won. They're not even listening to the program because they've been working for hours before this, and they're still working now. But I believe that their boss has told them that they can have a couple of minutes off. So we're going to try this. I don't know if it's actually going to work. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. And like I say, they don't know what is happening here. Hi, is that Tamsin?
Hi, yes, this is Tamsin.
Oh, Tamsin, my name is Kathy Howard. You might remember me because I know you've already won one of our interim awards for Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp. You might remember my voice and my conversations with you then, and our emails and stuff. So I just wanted to ring you. Are you in a safe place? Are you sitting down somewhere?
Yes, I'm sitting down somewhere.
Good girl, as long as you are and you're not driving a car. I know that you're working at the moment. I've just got you on speakerphone because I'm sharing our call with some people that you know, maybe a few that you don't, I'm not sure. Duncan, can we hear everybody? Can you hear Tamsin? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Duncan's all the AV genius behind this today, ladies and gentlemen, with his boss, Jared. And it's just been amazing. It's been wonderful. Tamsin, I'm going to cut right to the chase, my girl. Congratulations. You have won first place in Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp 2003 Grand Final, winning $6,000 to further your career, my girl. Well done. Woo!
Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
I can feel you crying through the phone. I'm starting to cry too.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
It's a wonderful thing. Congratulations, my darling. I'll let you catch your breath for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, that's for Tamsin's composition, All My Fault, which you did get to hear earlier in our program today. Steve and Kylie introed it, and we listened to All My Fault from Tamsin Lancaster. So I'm just letting Tamsin catch her breath because I can hear her crying away here, which I would do too if the shoe was on the other foot. I'd be like, oh my God, it's fantastic. So there's wonderful things afoot for you, my girl. We've got one of our judges judges, who is a really well-known artist manager with such great credibility, and he'd love to talk to you. Michael Browning, thank you very much for being one of our judges today. Michael Browning, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know his name, was heavily involved in AC/DC, as well as many other acts over the years. So there's an opportunity there for you to have a discussion with Michael at some point in time, which is absolutely wonderful. And Tamsin, darling, congratulations. What can I say? Tell me how you feel.
I'm ecstatic. I'm exploding. I'm bursting at the seams. I'm absolutely amazed. I'm over the moon. I don't know how many more I can't even speak. Wow. I can't even come up with words at this point.
That's okay. It's fine. As long as you're happy, we're happy. We're with you all the way.
I'm astounded. I'm so shocked. Thank you so much. This is absolutely incredible.
Good girl. Well done. I'll let you go because I can hear the tears again through the phone. I can see that the shock is setting in. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But it's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, that we have this great talent today. Not just Tamsin, darling, but you haven't seen the show, but you can watch it on replay, Tamsin. I'll send you the link. The talent we've had today has been phenomenal, and it really has made me realize that one of the things that we're not achieving in particular in Australia, I can't speak for other markets because I haven't traveled for a few years because of COVID, but one thing I can see standing out a mile is that we haven't given our new talent coming through enough opportunity to showcase itself. Now, I know gigs have been closed for a couple of years and stuff because of COVID in Australia, because the government did, in their wisdom at the time, make that change. And I know that we're all back on the road again and everybody's working, and it's fabulous. But for people like your good self and all the other wonderful performers we've had today and all the wonderful entrants that have entered Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp, I can see that there's a great need for a vehicle like this, which is just absolutely wonderful. And hearing you crying tears of joy makes it even better.
Yeah, what you're doing is absolutely amazing, Kathy, and all of the people that are supporting you as well. It's absolutely amazing that you all are giving back to the Australian music industry, which in and of itself, it's incredibly small, and as you say, it doesn't get a lot of support. And so I think it's absolutely amazing that you're doing this, and I cannot thank you enough, not from myself, but I'm sure everybody else within the music industry are definitely immensely grateful towards you all.
Thank you very, very much, Tamsin. That's appreciated. Darling, I'll let you go because I know you're at work, and I know that you probably only had a few minutes where you could come and answer the call because, you're very busy. So I'll let you go, darling, but congratulations. I will talk to you later. You can just let me know when I can call you to organise the gift to you, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Take good care. Have a great day. You'll just float through the rest of it.
I know. I'm going to run away and finish all my co-workers.
Go and share the joy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure, darling. Take good care. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. How was that for a phone call? I wish we all bloody well get one of those. It'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd like one for Lotto. Thank you very much. I'd like one of those tickets. I don't know if you've all seen them, but in New South Wales, there's a thing called $20,000 a month for 20 years or something. I'd like one of those. That's what I'd like. I'd like that phone call. I'd be very happy. So there we have it. We have Katie Reid, Pink Toothbrush. We have Kevin Bennett and Angus Gill for Listen to the Country. We have Joey Burnham for Fool Yourself. And then, of course, we have Tamsin Lancaster for All My Fault. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Songwriter, the Great Southern Song Comp 2003. It's a wrap from me. Thank you.